Alright, welcome back to
The Bouncer.
So today we will be doing Volt Kruger's storyline and all of its storyline in one video. The reason is that The Bouncer ultimately doesn't have a lot of new material in its replays as different characters. You know there's parts where we split up or we had a choice, stuff like Escorting Dominique or when we get captured and then we have to meet up to then fight Mugetsu again. But aside from that, there's not too much new stuff aside from ending stuff, so we'll be doing all of that here in one video, cutting to the relevant parts. Please understand, it was either this or I just dissolve into gook. So, hope you enjoy.
Do not have forgotten who you're dealing with, Duragan.
Alright, I think we finally gotten to the point where I'm gonna reach a diverging point in the game. We just gotta take down these assholes. Which begins with taking down this cat. Which is a series of low attacks. So far, stat-wise, Volt is already past Sion in terms of damage output. So that's good. Just gotta focus. Then him focusing on AI is a major factor here. There we go. That was super easy. I took no damage. Anyway, this is how Volt plays. I mean, I've shown you the intro fight, and I've cut all the way to this point in the game. For a reason. Aside from a couple slight comments, which I may include throughout here, nothing much happens in playing through the beginning of this game again. Like, nothing. It is insane how much I feel like I wasted my time. However, it was good in the gameplay aspect of getting myself stronger. However, I am feeling the burn. I am rank D. I am feeling the burn when it comes to hey, you went through this this section and your kills got stolen by Sion and I want to die. That has been happening regularly. But to keep myself sane, I'm cutting as much of this as possible. However, once we get to this part, there's nothing to cut. Because this is the part where we split into 3. Oh, he's been contained! All of Mikado's methods to contain us in our cages do not work. I knew it was coming.
You guys should invest more in your restraining equipment.
They really should. Alright, solo fights, which means I get all the points I want. Granted, there is the chance of me losing these fights, but I'll be careful. Also, a completely different zone, which I appreciate there's some semblance of variety here. You would hope, otherwise the game is just straight up an hour and a half long. And you beat it with like 3 characters. But still. Alright, set to go. Late game, we're probably going to have a lot of issues when it comes to defenses, so I'm going to power that up a couple times.
Looks like nothing's changed.
Yeah, it's still a big cyber robot place. We have to find our way to the Mugetsu meeting. Ooh, there's a lot of dudes. And robots. Ah, yeah, here's this big uppercut. Oh my god, I should have gotten this earlier. Getting that just now is an embarrassment. This thing does so much damage. These enemies have no fucking hope. Didn't get a chain. Would have loved a chain there, but, you know. It'd be what it be. Oh, we got a lot of guys. Ow. Alright, this could be a problem. There we go, chain bonus. Alright, we're getting a lot of points out of that. Like a nice one chain. Would have loved more, but I'm not really gonna engage with this that much to like get perfection out of this. But having access to a couple of decent moves has made Volt a little bit better to handle. That and the fact that he does like a third of these things' health with one heavy strike. Alright, rack him up. Power up? Absolutely. We can save now, because I'm assuming that was enough fights to move on with the plot. No, actually. Okay, cool. I'm fine with that. I'd like to get a little stronger.
Someone was definitely here. Was it Sion or Ko?
Ooh, continuity. The stuff that actually has me interested.
The CEO's assassin has been terminated, eh? Echidna.
So, like, this dude left the corporation at some point, and I'm guessing he got the horns. I don't know what the horns are supposed to be besides, like, piercings, or he is actually a demon. Because you never know with this fucking games. This game has, like, no world building in it, so it's like, who knows? Would make sense there's no fights here. We had Sion take care of these dudes. And the Panther. Super effective.
Pay for that!
Sion, I thought I told you to stay sharp.
That hurt really, really bad, Bolt. Ho?
You look pretty spiffy in that outfit, Ko.
Whatever. Well, looks like we got our team together. Don't make me angry! You wouldn't like me when I'm angry! I don't care if I destroy my mind! As long as I slaughter all of you!
So I like the fact that if you pick Volt or Ko, you will not know that he, like, has been enhanced and that can cause damage to his mind. Which I guess is neat. We have extra info.
Lost his mind.
Except him going, he's lost his mind. Oh no. We have elite soldiers to deal with. Alright, that's one. That was two? Holy shit. Well, aren't I feeling pretty good about this? Let's see what we can do to him.
You're going down.
Very good. There! Chain bonus on the boss? That's good. That we ain't getting any fucking better than that one. That was an amazing run. I don't think I need any moves at this point. The way I am now, I certainly don't feel like I need them. Power me up again. Power me up again, friend. C rank. I'm having a better run of killing enemies and getting chains than I did with Sion. I guess it makes sense. I know how to play this garbage. But, we're doing it. Because I don't think I hit C rank this early with him. I think that happened toward the end. Anyway, next up we should have Escorting Dominique.
I'll go with her.
I know I can depend on you, Volt, but I would have preferred Sion.
Take care of her, Volt.
Damn!
Be careful, Sion!
I'll see you back home, Dominique. I promise.
You too, Ko!
Okay, let's go.
I'm counting on you, Volt.
You know, I think one problem with this game's story is, it like sets up concepts and other stuff and like builds up some stuff, but doesn't really do anything with it. I mean, I know we're supposed to go like, who gives a shit the game's bad? Because, you know, there is that aspect, but talking about it, I feel like would be neat. Dominique is like an android or a robot that's meant to perfectly be human as a result of incredible experimentation. She's like Project A2, and the beta version of that was the character that Sion apparently knew in the past, who he really liked. And I just think a problem this game has is it doesn't really... One, it doesn't really work on that relationship Sion has with her. The game attempts to try and establish stuff through loading screens, but fuck you. Under no circumstance am I gonna read your loading screens that I can never actually fully read before they're done to get your plot. You know what I mean? They don't really explore a lot of stuff with her. They're like, oh, she's a robot, who cares? Like, there's not even a moment of them saying they don't care about what her true identity is or what she truly is at all. Like, they don't even attempt to approach it. It's like, it's just a cliff note, which I think is kind of weird. And it's stuff like that that I think they could have spent more time on. Same with, like, the Mugetsu stuff, where, like, his mind is breaking. You would think, like, Sion would try to talk to the dude about it. Like, well, you should stop pursuing us, dude. you're hurting yourself, that kind of thing. No, like, that isn't really approached at all. The closest you get is one line where he says, I don't care if my mind goes away, and that's just like, well, if you read that thing, you know why he would say that 3 minutes ago. Like, I can see potential in how this game could have been improved if they, added 30 more minutes of scenes to it and, like, spent some time building shit up in the same way they build up why the fuck you would even care about Dominique's character in general. There's just a lot of stuff there they definitely needed to do. All right, I'm trying to set up a chain in case you were wondering what I'm doing. But I doubt I'll get it. Yep, I'm not gonna get it. Because that dude is constantly blocking my attacks. And they got stacked together. Unfortunate. That's what happens when KZ wants, like, extra fun stuffs. We go the other way. Trying to remember this pathing stuff. Then just the game has a lot of backstory to it, but it doesn't explain any of it. So you go through the game, and there's no reason to, like, connect with characters at all. I mean, a lot of the stuff comes from the fact that I believe this came out pretty soon after the PS2 launched, so it's not too surprising that it's kind of, like, very bare bones, but good lord. Just like, yikes. Like, I can see the potential that this game could have had. Also, the idea of it being a beat 'em up is cool, but it's too bad that the beat 'em up is terrible. It is horrid. The only time it's good is if you're winning, because then you aren't mad about how it controls in general. Because when you're losing during it, it just becomes even more maddening. Like, I'm probably gonna lose here.
Hey, Volt.
What is it?
You think it's okay for me to stay with Sion? I don't like this place. I ran away from here, and that's how I was able to meet Sion and all of you.
Sion needs you too. That's why he came here for you. We'll use that service elevator.
Dominique!
This again.
Let go!
Miss Dominique, your brother waits you.
I'm going home with Sion!
You have much to learn, my lady.
Just squeeze a little bit. I forgot how jank that is.
Do not worry. I simply put her to sleep. Now, allow me to put you to sleep. Permanently.
I thought I told you to look after Dominique, Volt.
Take it easy, Sion. At least we got here in time.
3 on 1. Those are acceptable odds.
Alright. I buffed up my defense, so right as it stands, I'm pretty much on par with Sion with Volt, aside from like 6 points of life.
Talk is cheap.
I forgot to save, though. I hit continue by accident, so if we lose here, I'm gonna fucking die. No, I will not be able to handle that. My heart can't take it. So we must win. Oh. Okay, let's just get some hits in. I'll feel more comfortable once I get damage in and realize that I do shit tons. Just need to do the triangle, and there we go. I am the bruiser. Please save. I'm so tired. I went through the escort mission, by the way, 8 or 9 times. I just couldn't get a good run. Eventually, I had to start running from enemies in fear. Because sometimes you'll punch them and they're stun locked. Other times they will just go through it and then combo you. You just gotta pray to the bouncer gods.
Dominique, you alright?
Fine. We'll settle the score right here, right now.
Alright, we need to take down Echidna now. Which I think is appropriate, since these are supposed to be rivals that I don't care about, but you know, they're rivals. Alright, that's one. Alright, Ko's dead, which is a bit of a problem. Yes, Sion, please hold it down. Okay. Now we just need to focus on you. Had enough of your nonsense. Ow.
It's over, Echidna.
Damn you. It's not over yet. I can still fight.
You lost.
Then, kill me. I helped assassinate Duragon's predecessor. And had you framed.
It's over.
I don't want to owe my life to you. You've always been like this, Volt. You always had to be better than me. I could never beat you.
Enough, Echidna. Leave Mikado. And lead a normal life.
Wait. The Gallios is in the adjacent tower. Dominique is already on board with Duragon.
What?
Alright, so we are now on the fight against Sion's, like, I guess, childhood friend. And this is where the diverging point in endings is, apparently. It says to get ending 2, I have to pick Sion during stage 14, which is what this is. But only if I chose Volt, and if I choose these two, they say I'll get ending 1, and ending 1 is unlocked by doing all the Sion stuff. So this is the only way for us to get a different ending. Why? Because this is what old games fucking did, you know? So, we're back to the classic.
What are you, anyway?
But we only have to change once, and then we can finish the game as normal. Oh god. Actually, what am I doing? I should stay calm and just do low attacks. I like how I just genuinely got worried there for a bit. Like, it's fine. Volt's super healthed up. Ooh, the final boss might be a little bit easier having an ally that won't actually be dead immediately. Ow. You bitch. Okay. Now that you're all taken care of, there's nothing I can do with you. So goodbye. So that just set us up for a different ending. Let's get to taking on Duragon.
I will avenge Master Mikado.
At least he has a good reason for fighting, you know. He was a loyal servant to the original Mikado, and then, you know, who ended up getting murdered by Echidna. At least that was my understanding, and then he got framed for it. Yeah, it's time. Oh, is this just a guard break? Might be a good counter for this guy. There are other enemies, Duragon. There are other allies here that you could fucking target. You brain-dead, awful AI from an awful video game. Thank you. I needed that. There's not much I can do with it. Yeah, there's nothing I can do with it. Alright, onward to stage 2.
Burn in hell.
You could never understand the humiliation that I have gone through.
What?
The burden of having to be the best, of having to be worthy.
Don't be so arrogant, Duragon.
There's literally no humiliation you've gone through besides wearing those fucking overalls. Alright, I need to run in, because then his AI doesn't know I'm here, and then immediately just go in with that. I have to use Sion as bait. Yeah, that's what they want you to do, is like hit and run. Because otherwise his guard is too good. He'll guard most of your attacks if he's focused on you. So that's the ticket. Okay. I say that a lot. Apologies for saying that's the ticket over basically everything, but that is how you deal with that fight. You go in, you leave his area, have someone else attack him, and then you hit him. Very weird, but whatever. This is effectively our time finished. Let's see what happens now.
This can't be.
Deluded fool.
Dominique!
Sion? It was terrible. I was dreaming that I was killing lots of people.
It was just a bad dream, and you won't have any more of them. I promise.
Oh no.
Hey, we're gonna ram the satellite. Volt, change course!
This ain't no air carrier.
Damn it!
Sion, this way.
Chaldea!
Ah, here we go.
The Gallios is programmed to disassemble when it gets near the satellite. The front section will separate from the aft portion and dock with the satellite. The aft portion of the shuttle is designed to return to Earth.
So all we have to do is get to the aft section.
The separation sequence is starting.
Chaldea! It's gonna close!
See ya. Hurry.
Sion.
she dies anyway?
Cannot go with you. I am not the one who needs you now.
Chaldea!
Take care. See ya.
So all she did was find a way to help us get out, which I guess I'll take that over. I dreamt how to get out.
So how's Dominique been since the incident?
Don't worry. Thanks to the destruction of that satellite, she's been her usual self.
She's going to figure it out eventually, you know. When we grow old, she's still going to look the same.
I'll tell her when the time comes. But until then, I want her to live a normal life.
I mentioned earlier that I disliked that they didn't approach
Yeah,
this
maybe
like
you're right.
story point with
Walt.
what's going on with Dominique, so I'm glad they actually
It's your
touched on
shift.
it here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Man, I'm so bored. This place has been too quiet ever since that incident.
Hey, if we're not doing anything, it means the bar's doing just fine, right?
Wow. Hard at work again.
How's it going, Dominique?
I'm doing all right. Actually, I'm doing better than ever before.
Huh? What is it?
Lately, you've been looking a lot kinder, Volt.
Oh, that can't be good.
Why?
I could lose my job, you know.
At least you're not scaring away the customers. What's the point of being a bouncer if the bar's empty?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So don't change anything. You got that, Volt?
Sion, maybe you were right after all.
Does this bar have room for another bouncer?
Echidna.
They hired you as a bouncer. I should be more than qualified for the job.
I thought I told you to settle down and lead a normal life.
Show me a man who is stronger than me, and maybe I will.
Aina.
Don't call me by that name. My name's Echidna.
Fine, have it your way.
Well, with a thud and like some interesting ending things that I think were okay, we've beaten the bouncer a second time. Well, this game's not great, guys. It's not great. We cleared it twice though, and I did like the that second ending is just like, okay, well they found out how to leave differently. Like, but she still dies, but why can't you just make it more different? It's like there's more to play. I'll give more final thoughts when we finish the third run, which is gonna be its own episode because I figured out how to format these remaining videos. Next time might be the finale, maybe. Who knows? We do Ko's route, and I imagine it'll be a little easier because I don't know, he won't be as slow. We'll see. Until next time, everybody, for more
The Bouncer.
God, I'm dying.